Gemini singles, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. Keep in mind that anything that I say in this reading can go vice versa, and check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for more clarity if you need it. All right, let's go ahead and begin. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse as your overall energy. So let's take a look at what's going on, and I'll pull that card in later on. Gemini, it looks like you're not really focused on love, possibly, because I'm saying you're focused on your finances. You're focused on, bringing in money, securing your future, working on what's important to you. You have the Three of Pentacles as well. Maybe focusing on networking, coming up with your next strategy, your next move, career move, and what you're going to do. Okay, so you might feel that there's some delays that are going on. Maybe you're feeling like things didn't quite go your way in love. And you started to feel like you were wasting your time. Maybe waiting for someone to come forward, to talk to you, or to say how they really feel. I'm saying that you're on a break with love. You are on a break from this person, or someone asked you for space, or you asked for space. And to be honest with you, it looks like this is a break that you didn't really want. Some of you, that might be the case. And okay, so you were dealing with a player, someone that wasn't really truly committed to the relationship in the first place. So that's why you're feeling like you wasted your time. And you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're wanting to reach out to talk to other people, socializing. Because it looks like you were possibly in a three-party situation. You have multiple cards here with threes. So it gives me the indication that some of you may have been in a love triangle, waiting for someone to choose you, and you have been feeling like it's a waste of time to wait for this person, okay? Because you were dealing with someone who just didn't know what they wanted. And so you decided to focus on other things. Focus on your money, your life, and the things that make you happy. You just didn't see a future with this person. You did, but, after some time, you started to give up on the situation. Maybe you felt like this person was not being honest. Okay, because there's a Seven of Swords. Maybe you caught them being dishonest with you. You caught them in a lie. You caught them cheating, possibly. And there's some resentment brewing, because that's what I'm seeing here. Some resentment. And it looks like there was some type of verbal brawl, verbal entanglement that you had with this person, some type of conflict. And yeah, that kind of cut off communication, and you backed down from this person. And this is someone that you had an on-again, off-again relationship with. Someone that broke your heart. And someone that maybe had a refusal to change and didn't want to take responsibility for, their errors. They didn't want to take culpability for the things that they did in the relationship. So maybe, yeah, you're focused on travel. I feel like, Gemini, you're covering up your emotions. Because we have a Five of Cups. And take a look at this card. Got someone here wallowing in their sorrows at the bar and regret about the past. So some of you could be overindulging in alcohol, thinking about what didn't go right in your life, especially when it comes to love. Because yes, it looks like you're trying to throw your focus into other things, but I feel like you're still thinking about this person and still consumed with the thought of, what is this person doing? Have they moved on? I feel like you have a lot of roaming thoughts, a lot of question marks that are roaming around in your head about this person that you love. I'm feeling like, yeah, like what I was saying, you're thinking about traveling. You're thinking about leaving. And it looks like you had something that ended with this person. But yeah, you're focused on your success and the things that make you happy. But really, truthfully, you want to work it out with this person. But you're not wanting to come forward to initiate a conversation. Okay, because you're feeling stuck. You're feeling torn. You're not sure if you should reach out or not. Okay, because you have a lot of, again, these roaming thoughts. Wondering if, you know, it's worth it. It's worth taking the risk to say how it is that you feel. You could have been dealing with someone. Yeah, this is someone that left you for someone else. This person left you for someone else only to find out that they didn't choose the wrong person. But I feel like someone has too much pride. Pride issues. This is what I've been getting for Gemini and Aries lately. Someone has too much pride to come forward to say how they really feel. I believe that Gemini, this is someone that you love, but yeah, you're just too fearful to come forward to say how you feel. You're afraid to put your heart on the line again, only to be hurt. You know, the way that you were in the past. And with the Tower card, it's making me, and here it is. As I was shuffling, here it is. Pride issues. Someone has too much pride. They don't want to come forward. The Tower card. You're afraid that something bad is going to happen. You know, you're fearing, you know, feeling like your worst fear is going to come forward if you, you know, it's going to manifest itself if you say how you feel. Because I'm feeling like you're afraid that the whole relationship will fall apart again if you put your heart out there once again. So you're feeling nervous, you're feeling scared, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling insecure, you know, and you're not forgetting about the past. That card says pay attention to the signs. You're feeling like there's still some trust issues. So some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Excuse me. The Death card. You're thinking about putting this whole thing to an end. Maybe you're waiting for someone else to change. Because I'm saying that someone needs to be flexible. You could have been dealing with someone who was unwilling to compromise. Unwilling to change. Not recognizing their flaws and not wanting to come forward to be flexible, to change for the relationship. So yes, you still are thinking about this person. The memories of this person are still haunting you. But you're fighting it. You want to let go. But it's, truthfully, you want this person home with you. This person was definitely lured away by temptation, lured away by a third party. You're on a break from this person. Your mind is going crazy. It's going a mile a minute with fear and worry, anxiety, depression. And you really want a reunion with this person. Or maybe some of you, this is going on with the Five of Cups too, along with the picture in the Five of Cups. Someone is overindulging in alcohol, drowning their sorrows, maybe partying, drugging, drinking, to numb the pain. You're dealing with someone who has pulled away from you emotionally. And yes, this is you. You want to start over. Take a look. There's a number 1 at the top of this card. Passion ignited. Or this is you career-wise. Okay, you want to express your creativity at the job. You know, maybe you are a bit different. You identify with things differently than most people. You're a bit eccentric, possibly, some of you. And people don't quite understand your creativity or the different things that you bring to the table, maybe at work. okay? And you're longing for someone that treasures you and understands you, okay? You're wanting to get out there and date again and find someone who can appreciate you for who you really are, deep down inside. So what I feel is going on, Gemini, is that you're grappling with these feelings, with these emotions. You know, sometimes you're telling yourself that it's time to just walk away, find a new path, and, you know, start a new life without this person. But I don't believe that the letting go process has been easy for you. Because I feel like you also have this scattered thinking as well. I feel like you're also not sure what it is that you want, which keeps you in this stuck mentality. Because while you do love this person, you're not wanting to return to all the drama of it all of the emotional drainage. So it looks like you're waiting it out. You're waiting for this person to come forward, and you don't want to be the one to do it. So, intuitively, maybe you're connecting with this person. Maybe some of you are going to tarot readers. Or, you know, you're dealing with someone who was keeping secrets. Someone who has a very secretive side to them and doesn't want to really show you who they really are. Someone who's afraid to open up and reveal their true selves to you because they're afraid. Now, this is a soulmate that we're speaking of. See, that's what I mean. I'm getting this definite scattered energy in your reading, Gemini, because yes, you want this 10 of Cups, but by the same token, you fear the very thing that you want, and you shy away from the very thing that you want. Yeah, so I feel like you've kind of backed off on love. And you're kind of taking your time, procrastinating, putting it off, not calling this person. You know, not reaching out the way that you really want to because you're afraid that you're going to be met with this Emperor in reverse energy. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. Emperor in reverse can be very verbally abusive. Can definitely give you the cold shoulder. The Emperor in reverse, he'll point his or her finger at you, but won't point the finger at themselves. Someone who's, you know, slow to apologize, unwilling to be flexible, and doesn't want to see your side. Only wants to see, you know, someone that holds a victim mentality and feels like you are the one that has done everything wrong, not them. So I feel like that's part of the reason why you're kind of holding back. But you got the 5 of Swords in reverse. It's like you want to let go of any issues that the two of you had in the past, because it's evident that the two of you had some type of conflict in the past, some type of intense verbal exchange. And you want to let it go. You want to try to solve it, mend it, put things back together, but you feel like that hostility and that resentment is still present. You know, with that person who may or may not be unwilling to forgive or reluctant to forgive. And yes, you realize that you have this unfinished business, but you don't want to be the one to come forward. Okay, because, yeah, and I keep seeing why, okay? You decided to love yourself first because you were dealing with the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is someone who is very, very much a player, who likes the attention of other people, who doesn't like to be tied down, someone that likes the idea of a relationship, but not just with you, but with 5 other people, that type of thing. And I don't feel like you're on the same wavelength with that person, Gemini. You want something for the long haul, possibly. Some of you, you felt like this relationship was very one-sided. So you decided to free yourself and take back control of your life. But being without this person has been very unhappy for you. But you, by the same token, see, we keep going back and forth. You're unhappy without this person, but you feel like with this Queen of Swords, this is you, Gemini, likely, in the scenario. You feel like you did the right thing by severing the ties and backing up. You know, she doesn't, you know, in this deck, Queen of Swords doesn't seem like she's scorned or cynical. But that's what she represents, you know, to a certain extent. Someone who has been scorned, who's hurt. She takes a very objective and less emotional stance on things to really analyze it and see if this is the right fit for her life, his or her life. Okay, but really and truly, after things ended, you're thinking about a second chance with this person. And you're wanting to jump right in with the Fool mentality. Not mentality, but the idea of the Fool card is that he jumps in wholeheartedly, takes a full risk, you know, doesn't think twice. And that's what you're wanting to do. You want to run back to this person's arms, but you're like hesitant to do so, right? Because of pride issues. Or you were dealing with someone with pride issues. You so want to bring this playfulness back. These happy times that you had with this person. You know, past life relationship. You feel like you've known this person before. Even though you have, but you know, in a past life, you feel like you connected with this person on that level. Yeah, and intuitively, you might feel that this person feels the same. But it's that fear and it's that pride. You want to pour your all back into this love again. But you don't want to be the only one that puts forth the effort. You feel drawn to this person because of this spiritual union. And you want evenness. You want reciprocity in this relationship. You want this person to help around the house. You don't want to feel like you're having to do everything. You want them to contribute financially as well. Take their responsibility for the things in the relationship. You don't want to feel like you have to do everything. So yeah, you're building a strategy on this as well as in your career with your finances. But you're really taking your time to figure out what it is that you want to do, but you know what the ending point is. You know that, you know, you want to end up at victory. Or maybe, pridefully, you're wanting to feel like you're winning out, that you've gotten the victory by not reaching out and not saying anything. So you've decided to stand your ground, Gemini. But you're feeling heartbroken doing so. Because you really want to reconnect with this person. Because you know that you have these romantic feelings. And you want to express them. Yeah, you could have been dealing with someone who was a bit of a flirt. And you got tired of it. But what you really truly want is a commitment. And there could have been religious differences, religious factors that set the two of you apart and made things different. You know, that you've got these differences between the two of you. But I don't think that's stopping you from wanting to be with this person. It's not like an end-all be-all. It's not something that it's not goodness, I can't think of the word. It's not something that keeps you. It's not gosh, I can't think of it. Deal breaker. That's the thing I was reaching for. It's not a deal breaker for you. Okay, so what it's basically come down to is decision making and having the courage to really follow your heart on this thing. Okay, yeah. Gemini, sobriety. Either this is you or the person that you were dealing with. Either this is literal drinking, because I did bring that up, right? Or this is you making a sober decision. And I believe I said that for Aries several weeks ago, making sober decisions, you know, and finding the courage and the wherewithal to do so. So let's go ahead and pull a few cards of advice. Okay, definitely Leo. You're finding the strength, trying to gather the strength. Maybe Pisces for some of you with the Moon card. You want to end the cycle with this whole frivolous arguing. You want to end it, but you're dwelling on the past and all the past transgressions and arguments and fights, and you're not wanting to be the one to come forward. Okay, because maybe you were dealing with someone who likes a lot of attention. Or, wait a minute, victory. Because we did get that. You want a victory in this situation. Yeah, we have that following the Ace of Swords. So you want a victory, but I feel like you don't want to do that at risk of letting your pride go. And you might be dealing with someone who is very similar, that doesn't want to let down their pride, to have this breakthrough and this victory and honesty, this honest conversation with you, that they really love you. Okay, and I believe I got this for Aquarius too, and Cancer. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Cancer as well. It says like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So that means love means coming out of your comfort zone sometimes. It means letting go of your pride. You know, pride doesn't have anything to do with matters of the heart. Okay, yeah, you're waiting for this person to demonstrate love. So let's find out what's important to the people. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. But I feel like this is what's getting in the way from demonstrating your love and telling this person how you really feel. And it says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And then you have practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Because with the Emperor in reverse, I'm getting one-dimensional thinking. Someone that doesn't want to bend, okay? They don't want to see things from other perspectives. They want to just believe that they're always right. And at the bottom of the deck is romance. This is lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And that's what this person is looking for. And this is what you are looking for as well. Gemini, you want this person to show you that they care. You want them to be honest with you. You want this romance again with this person. But again, it's this that's keeping things from coming together. So just food for thought, Gemini. All right, well, Gemini, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so by going directly to my website, which is angelicassentionstarot.com. You can also reach out to me on the Instant Go app, and the profile is also below in the description box. And those are the two ways that you can reach out to me for a personal reading. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.